The Simply Sheep, which is the all sheep's milk. It's a little lighter. You definitely get that true sheep flavor in it. And after having only sat out here for about 40 minutes, this is very creamy in texture. It's kind of like the Kunik. There's a group of people that just really love it when it's young and super fresh, and you get that sheep, that really fresh flavor of sheep's milk. But then it really grows so much in complexity as it gets older. And the piece I have today, just tried it earlier, it's really nice. It's kind of in that midlife spot.
It really has a nice earthiness to it. Sweet with a little tanginess to it, but it's got such a nice balance. And of course, you can taste a little bit of the rind, the mushroomy on there.
The Simply Sheep is actually made with a thistle rennet, so it's a little different. It's one of the reasons why I'm so proud of the flavor being so moderate, is that it's an all thistle rennet cheese. So that's a little bit more unusual in American cheeses. More and more people are using thistle rennet, but it's still not the norm. And you know, the Simply Sheep, again, is something that we've been working on for 12 or 13 years now. So you really get that benefit of the improvements and the texture of the rind over the years, the experimentation. I really feel that the creaminess of the Simply Sheep has just improved so much over the years. And especially this time, this time of year when you've got the sheep milk of spring, that's when this cheese, I find it to be very delightful.
You can count the sheep's milk bloomy rinds producers in one hand, right? I mean, there's not a lot of people that are doing this with sheep's milk.
That's the tough thing. I mean, you can count the group on one hand, and unfortunately, you could probably count the group on 10 different hands of people who have tried it over the years. And you get so little sheep's milk, and sheep have a short production life compared to goats. And they're a little bit more fragile. There are just so many elements that make it hard to make a sheep milk cheese on the market these days that is financially manageable for people to purchase on a weekly or a monthly basis. So we're very lucky in the sense that we make the Simply Sheep cheese, but we have the ability to fall back on all of the mixed milk cheeses, the fresh cheeses, the goat and the cow's milk cheeses we make. It is a tremendous struggle for so many sheep-only producers to make sheep milk and be able to pay a living wage to their workers or their own family and try to produce sheep milk cheeses. It's really tough.
I was trying to think about, what I was going to pair this up with, and I brought out the Taste Elevated, the fig chutney. And typically I do that with the triple cremes and a real richness, but with this sheep's milk, it is absolutely fabulous. It really, the chutney can be a little bit intense, but the sheep's milk just brings it right down into a nice balance.
That's true. That sounds like a wonderful pairing. So we'll move on.